Hey, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all of the other episodes, check the link in the description, stop by raprankings.com, or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help us grow the channel and continue our journey as hip-hop's first and premier extreme podcast. Track 4, Electric Wire Hustle Flower, featuring, this is Sunny from P.O.D. Okay?
Yeah.
We are. That's a hit. The youth of the nation. Produced by James Poyser and Jay Dilla. 6+.
Flat 6. And while we're at it, pour some more water on Moulz Def.
We just got like the whole, anybody that was around the Soulquarians are all like tied up in various, was it being tortured? Why? For the crowd's entertainment. I don't know why. Okay. Where's this Moulz Def?
Questlove's hanging upside down like 50 Cent at the halftime show.
Oh man, we're making them do crunches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like 50 made MOP run on the treadmill until they got down to a certain weight, and they couldn't put out music until they got to the weight.
Moulz Def is, he's getting why he hears the bucket of water approaching.
He's not even a Soulquarian.
He's not.
What does he have to do with this?
He's an associated act. Okay, listen. It hurts me, but I even got Miss Jill Scott. She's tied up like a damsel in distress.
Talib is at the dunk tank. Where you pay money and you throw a ball and see if you hit the target, he'll fall.
You gotta pay money unless you're a black woman. You can dunk his ass for free. Okay, you just unlimited balls.
It's not water.
Oh man, what is it?
I don't know. I gotta think. Something.
It's boiling hot chocolate, like water for chocolate. We traded, and this is what he gets for being an anti-black woman. He gets boiled alive in hot chocolate. Okay.
All right, so it's hot chocolate, and in a dunk tank. Every time he gets dunked in there, he's like, it burns, get me out.
Moulz Def, he stopped suffering for a second. Hot chocolate? Is it fish? Listen, folks, this is a great circus. All right, everybody's got fun. Everybody's got fun.
Everybody's being tortured. Even Moulz Mel.
Oh,
because listen, this is our first song where we mutually agree it's not a winner.
It's not a winner, and I'll be honest, almost.
All right, here's the thing. I like Common's energy in his delivery.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds fired up,
Yeah.
I don't love the beat. The beat, I'd say it's giving the New Danger a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And this chorus is unforgivable. No, I'm never putting this song over.
Wire,
hustle, flower.
Listen, I don't know. What is that?
Sunny from P.O.D. I'm sorry that you were party to this. Okay,
yeah, Bob? I'm sorry. Okay, I think higher of you than this. Okay,
you deserve better than this. I remember P.O.D. was on Cribs and they had some carne asada. It looked great.
Oh, I remember that episode. That was probably the first time in my life I'd ever seen carne asada. I saw it a lot once I moved to California. But it was like, this carne asada looks good.
Folks, look up P.O.D.'s MTV Cribs episode on YouTube. Check out
they were making it in their kitchen,
carne
right?
asada.
Listen, that's one thing I miss. Okay, that real.
Hey, we're kind of we do a P.O.D.
We do a P.O.D. Wow, we do. Yeah, a pod. Okay.
They had other songs other than Youth of the Nation. I feel like
they definitely did.
I feel so alive. Remember that one?
Yeah, I do. Why does that melody go? Let me see. Yeah, the big kicker is apparently they were a Christian band.
Yeah, they were a Christian band. A lot of Christian bands have that heat though. Creed?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
They do.
Fucking amazing. P.O.D. songs. Gives a fuck if they're a Christian band. They got good songs. They did Booyaka 619.
They did Booyaka. Come on. Rey Mysterio. Come on. P.O.D. There's some in it. All right. Go fight.
They got carne asada.
They got carne asada. What more do you want? Okay. They got Alive, Booyaka, Youth of the Nation, and carne asada. That's enough to be over in my book. I don't know about the rest of you people, but yeah, unfortunately, he was misutilized here. I appreciate the energy. The beat was like the song felt like it was maybe growing on me as it played, but it's like it's not really growing on me. I like the beat, I like the aggression, but it feels a bit unserious. Like,
this wouldn't have been on Like Water for Chocolate. Even the rhyming feels like a little too labored.
Yeah, that might be a consequence of the kind of beat he's rapping on. I don't know. He feels like he has to, have a
electric wire hustle flower.
What does it mean? Like, legitimately, though, this was one where I'm like, I couldn't even try to piece it together. It's just, I don't know about that. What is he saying on here? Oh, blood and magic dripping from me. That cool imagery, but kind of scary. This is the motif I was talking about.
You say kind of scary. Meanwhile, we just hit this guy with God knows how much voltage of electric shock.
Well, things happen. All right, people get electrocuted. People don't drip blood and magic every day, though. That's truly scary stuff. The motif. He's like, I talked to cab drivers about the fast lane. He mentions the fast lane a lot on this album. And I'm gonna say it might be like thematic.
He was promoting
cohesion.
The Bilal song, Fast Lane.
Oh, was he?
I don't know. That's just a rogue theory by Moulz.
Well, I'll allow it because at first I'm like, does he have these lack of inspiration? But I feel like given, he's talking about where he was at in life, I think he was thinking about these things like the sun and like world.
Bilal's
like
on this album. Man. Bilal's in Soulquarians. Common is on the Bilal album from a year earlier, Firstborn Second, on Reminisce, produced by Jay Dilla, featuring Common and Mos Def.
There you go. All right.
And Jadakiss was on the Fastlane remix.
Oh, Jadakiss. Listen, man, it's all connected, this hip-hop,
I love that Bilal album, by the way. There's, unless we do fucking music rankings one day, I don't think there's ever going to be a venue, so let me just say that now.
Shout out to Bilal.
Check that album out, Firstborn Second. You got Dre beats, you got Dillo beats, you got more Questlove and James Poyser. And he ain't James Poser, okay? This man's legit.
And I just say Bilal to me has always looked like a mix between Kirk Franklin and Bus Driver. Like when you put them together, that's Bilal. This isn't a bad thing. It's just how I've always felt. Yeah, he's Common's in his, he's in his worldly bag. He's learning. He's intaking a lot of information. He's talking to these cab drivers about the fast lane, which is kind of a ridiculous line, and Islam, masters, and chakras and beyond. It's like, okay, he's dating Badu. He's out and he's trying to see where the answers are. We've all been there. But listen, Jesse, you get another point. Wrote a letter to the concrete. P.S. We strong. Not good. Lyrically lost. What else? It's like Mercury in retrograde. I'm trying to get niggas in the ghetto paid while they watch pornos and Escalades. Well, you didn't tell us how, but listen, pornos. You watch Escalades? I don't know. All right, but
Jesse's about to sit down. He's home alone. He's gonna enjoy one of them cam girls, and then out of nowhere, Common shows up.
Oh man, put Common in the. You want to get people to stop consuming that smut? Make him the new pop-up ads. Okay, like his big bald head, like
what's
in
up,
like a
y'all?
stern
This is
expression.
Common sense.
Yeah,
I just want to let y'all know that and he goes on a whole thing. It's like you're more than this. Like you should love yourself. And all this,
Bro,
Just one last, how Twitter now has that thing where if you call someone like a fucking idiot, they're like, you sure you want to do that?
Right. He's like, I'm all for self-love, man. It's got to be a better way, Joe. Like, he would kill the mood. He would kill it successfully.
It'd be his best role as an actor, I think.
as the anti-pornography pop-up ad, do it. Why not? All right, I could use it personally.
While we're here, I also need to address something because I don't think we've talked about it on the show.
Okay.
Major changes are happening at our favorite restaurant.
Oh, McDonald's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Major changes. I'm putting this under major changes. And
okay.
If you don't live in like Portland or California, like if you're not on like the far end of the West Coast, it hasn't rolled out to you yet. But this is something that's going to slowly roll out from west to east throughout the rest of the year. McDonald's is making some changes. They're grilling their burgers with the diced onions now instead of just putting the diced onions on the burger raw. Mm-hmm. They're also supposedly making Big Macs and cheeseburgers, aka floppy doppies, and double cheeseburgers, saucier, and they've changed the buns of the Big Mac and the cheeseburgers and the filet of fish. Listen, I'm here to say that I've sampled the new burgers from McDonald's, which are really the old staples. Mm-hmm. And I have some thoughts. Here's what I've got to say.
Okay.
All right. So on the, I didn't have like a straight up floppy doppy. I had a double cheeseburger.
I did too, actually, after you had it. I don't know if they rolled it out here yet. If they did, I didn't taste the difference.
I immediately noticed the differences. Number one, if I could tell you what the burger patty tasted like, it was giving me more of like a White Castle taste because of the onions grilled on the burger itself.
Yeah. But
I wasn't really mad at it. It tasted good, and the bun tasted good too. Now we have to talk about the Big Mac because I'm not. Okay.
Of all the changes,
to talk about the Big Mac.
That was the one that alarmed me the most when they're like, "Oh, they're now saucier." I'm like, "That's never been the issue."
All right,
more sauce is definitely not what I need.
Not only is it saucier, they're actually offering the Big Mac sauce for you to dip nuggets into, fries. Like it's a new side, sauce offering. This is another big change. You can actually get the Big Mac sauce on the side. Now, I'm all for the free market, but here's the thing, right? I tried the new Big Mac. I'm not mad at saucier, although, guys, the sauce coming out of one side, like ooze, I don't like the ooze. I don't do ooze. Get it in the... If it's going to be saucier, find a way to keep the sauce inside the sandwich. Please.
Bro, the problem, I figured it out, because that's my main problem with Big Macs, is the sauce is just everywhere. It's because that lettuce is shredded and it's falling everywhere, it takes the sauce with it.
Yeah, when the sauce is... When I open up a Big Mac box and, like, the sauce is, like, bursting out of one side... And I almost see like one side got no love and one side got over.
There's a dry side and a wet side on Big Mac.
You might have just made this thing like not inedible, but I'm not going to have fun eating it. Right. Here's the thing with the Big Mac. The new kind of burger patty with the grilled onion on it, like tasted fine in the Big Mac. I wasn't mad at it. The sauce, supposedly there's more. To me, it felt like the normal amount of sauce you usually get, with the same problem of it being more isolated to one side than another. But, it was fine. Here's the issue. The new bun, it works for the floppy doppies, actually. It makes them, A, feel a little more substantial, and B, I feel like it complements everything very well, and a floppy doppy, even a double cheeseburger, is smaller, compact enough, where a bigger bun kind of works, you know? Where I'm looking at the Big Mac, you got the bun in the middle still, but you've got this top bun that feels rounder than ever before, and also, and this is what I'm hating, shiny? Folks, why is it shiny? It's like kind of like a brioche looking sort of thing. Like, what are we... Listen, I don't like the shiny, okay? We went from a matte finish to a glossy finish.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a matte finish on McDonald's burgers, for sure. The shininess, it's giving Wendy's. Like those,
it's
like
giving
premium...
Wendy's, and I don't like that, because they've taken a nosedive.
Yeah.
You're... In an attempt to make the Big Mac more of a premium offering than it already is, which, if you ask me, they should have just brought back the Mac Jr. and the Grand Mac and just given people freedom of choice, which I'm all for. But we're looking at, this current Big Mac that's going to be rolling out throughout the country. And my biggest issue is I take a bite and, like, that middle bun with, like, things are getting pushed back. So I, like, take a bite and it's, like, all bun, like, top and bottom bun. And I gotta, like, reorient everything.
Yep. That's
the bun issue. Is too slidey. And not only that, because it's that glossier finish, I almost get, like, it's not there through the whole bite, but the initial first taste I get when I first bite in, I'm getting too much of a sweetness from the bread. The sweetness is only supposed to really come from some of the sweetness in the Big Mac sauce, which kind of has a mustardy tanginess to it, but also kind of a sweet aftertaste. I don't want sweet in the top bun. And then it kind of settles. But the issue is that ergonomically, it doesn't really work for the burger. It's slipping and sliding all over the place. Fix it. Fix it. Do you hear me? Fix it. Floppy, sloppy, doppy, whatever. They're good. But fix the fucking Big Mac. It's your number one offering, okay? Don't forget
I was telling
who you are.
Off air, the thing about McDonald's that I trust is they know who they are. If something's unpopular, they're going to change it back. Just like Coke.
I don't know if it's going to be unpopular,
never
though.
Fall
we live in such a disgusting world. They're going to love it, I think.
Well, that's a legitimate concern, because that's true. We do live in a world where they like bad things. But as long as it's mostly indiscernible, I won't mind. But based on what you're describing, I know they haven't rolled it out regularly, because
if you eat it regularly, you're going to automatically notice the difference with the burger, because it's going to be tasting a little more like that caramelized onion aftertaste in the meat from how they're grilling the meat now.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I'm not mad at that, actually. I'm not, like, doing cartwheels and saying, like, oh my God, they've done it again. It's fine. I'm not mad at it. Do you like White Castle burgers?
I do.
Okay, I think you'll be fine then.
But that's the thing, though. They're supposed to exist separately from McDonald's. When I'm in the mood for a White Castle burger, you got to eat a White Castle burger.
I'm going to be interested to see. I mean, listen, we could find out right now. I mean, I could order this new McDonald's and see if they could give me maybe a cheeseburger with no onion on it, and see, is it still giving onion?
God. Yeah, I mean, it started out on the West Coast. I'll know when it hits here. I usually go with the McDouble over the double cheeseburger. But, like, I feel like to really know what's going on, I got to try that.
Test it with the double cheeseburger. We're here doing business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Fast food rankings 2 is coming.
Oh, shit.
This is such a monumental move for McDonald's. I really do believe. Once it's fully,
integrated
across the country, I think, early next year we should definitely take a look at maybe doing fast food rankings too.
I'm going to tell you right now, even if it hurts McDonald's, there's no one primed to take the number one spot. So they remain number one and just be a lesser version of themselves.
Look, that very well may be the case. And I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying this is going to harm their number one spot at all. But I think it's when was the last time they did something like this?
Messing with the actual, like, formulation and construction of their burgers.
The signature items. I mean,
when they started making the quarter pounders, the quarter
pounders with the real beef, the water burgers, yes.
Yeah.
When was that?
That was
like 4 years ago now?
I don't think it was 4 years ago.
3?
I feel like this was during the pandemic. It was like 2020.
It was during the pandemic, and it was like the Travis Scott meal had that burger in it.
Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to, like, how do I? Yeah, 2020. Yeah, March 13, 2020. How McDonald's made the switch to fresh beef from frozen.
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on a second. No, May 7th, 2018. McDonald's switches to fresh beef instead of frozen. And I guess they were doing like a retrospective in 2020.
Yeah.
Was it really 2018 when that happened?
Have they ever changed this Big Mac, though?
I don't believe so. They might have done, like, I think a limited edition, like, like, I don't know, add an extra patty or piece of bread or something. Damn, that is crazy. That was that doesn't feel right. That couldn't have been 2018.
Well, believe it.
I was still dancing in parking lots and wearing denim. I feel like it was after that era.
Maybe it had a rollout similar to this, where it didn't reach Peoria.
Maybe, but I'm seeing articles. Now, it seems like it happened in 2018. And they've been writing about it ever since, but
I see.
God, time is flying. This is how I ended up 30, folks. It just.
I mean, did this move solidify them as a player, like as not just a player, but the number one?
I mean, I'd already liked the quarter pounder.
Do you prefer the water burgers?
Well, I was telling you on the phone, it's been so long that I don't even remember what the old one tastes like, and the fact that I don't miss it.
That's how they get you.
But here's the thing, though. When they changed it, I don't remember being like, I missed the old one. I would have remembered. I never would have let it go. Like, I'm fine with the
old ones were good, though, right?
They were. Like, the change here to fresh didn't really it didn't go up or down. It was just a new style, but ultimately the same enjoyment.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing is, I mean, there are onions on the quarter pounder, but they're not grilling the quarter pounders the way that they're grilling the floppy doppy meats. So they're being treated a little differently. So if you want that, I mean, in a way now, the Whataburgers are closest security blanket to that old style, because this is a new style. Dying to hear what Trump thinks about this style.
Oh my God.
It's probably my most anticipated thing from him. Like, what if... I think if he found out about this, he'd cancel his campaign.
Well, somebody needs to let him know, stat. Okay. I don't want no presidential run from that guy. Okay. I want him to weigh in on McDonald's and various cultural developments. That's what he's good for. We need
to know what this man thinks. And I'm going to tell you something. If they ever fuck with the fries, the fact that we're in a nation that's in decline will no longer be up for debate.
You don't mess with McDonald's fries, because it's one of those things that, even the vegans, the vegetarian, like, they still got the fries.
Well, the thing, they can't, no, the vegetarians do, but the vegans don't, because it's actually their... maybe they changed it. It used to be fried in beef tallow.
Oh shit. Well, sorry, vegans. But
you could Google if McDonald's fries in 2023 are vegan. I doubt it. I think there's beef tallow in there in the oil. That's how you get the taste.
They're not.
Let me get some fucking tallow. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of don't want to know what it is. Just use it if they've been using it, but don't show me no tallow because it might.
No, I'm going up. I'm rolling up. Give me a tallow McFlurry.
Ew. God.
I think this is like an era where Common was vegan. He might still be. He's listening to this review like, what the hell? They got me in an electric chair.
Well, he just found out that the fries weren't vegan. So now he's like just disgusted and betrayed and hurt.
Yeah.
Damn, Joe. Oh, man.
We need Tobin Bell here.
Who? I know Topher Grace.
Don't be saying who when you were talking about Robert Wagner or whatever the fuck Will Smith's name is.
Oh, Tobin Bell, Sawman. Okay, yeah. He's
got to be here at the circus, part of our team with you and Insano.
Oh, for sure, for sure. He looks like
great torturers.
The great torturers. Hey, look at this man, Queens, New York. All right.
Oh, he's from Queens?
Old. Yeah, he's still kicking.
Oh, he's G Unit for sure. He's G Unit. This guy's more G Unit than Mel, I'll tell you that much.
Did you like to play a game, nigga? 50 Cent as like Jigsaw would be more terrifying than the regular Jig. Because I don't think he would play fair. Like, you're dying no matter what, you know? Then why the fuck you think I was gonna let your ass out the trap? Do it.
You know what?
Look, if they threw Chris Rock in it, you might as well throw 50 in it. Okay?
He'd have T.I. in a trap, and he'd be like, "You made trap music, right?"
How's this with trap music, nigga? Yeah, you in trouble, man. That big ass contraption on your neck, heavy as the head, nigga. Dude, okay, listen, come on, folks, Hollywood, whoever. So we know y'all be listening on the low. Do it. 50 is Jigsaw. Make it happen. You know he's a great heel. We know he's very Machiavellian. You know, come on, it's right. It's really right
not
there.
Getting involved. I mean, the thing is now WWE would bring 50 in if he was like a, like hot rapper right now and not just like a businessman.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like now they'd bring in the person to do something like this who's like relevant, but back then they wouldn't be doing anything like that. They'd fucking bring in Kid Rock or some bullshit.
Kid Rock. Fucking Kid Rock.
I think Jay-Z was supposed to be involved with John Cena at one point, and he pulled out, and then like I think Fabulous was like a backup and he pulled out or something, and John Cena was supposed to like do a rap battle at WrestleMania in New York.
Yeah.
Am I remembering this correctly?
I've recall something like that. They were scared. They were scared. They were cowards. Okay. The real MCs like Moulz, they weren't scared to mess with John
Moulz
Cena,
and E40.
There you
and
go.
Your Mago brethren, Chingo Bling.
Who? I don't know that person. Yeah. Anyway, what was I gonna say? It was something about it. Damn.
Electric Wire.
Well, yeah, we are still an electric wire hustle flower or whatever. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I like the energy. It's kind of like goofy in a bad way. He says, kind
of cringe, like as the kids say. You know what I mean?
I guess so. It wasn't so much cringe to me. It was just kind of like
the choruses for sure. I did not feel comfortable in public playing this when that chorus came on.
Oh man. Well, yeah. Somebody's screaming in my mind. I'm trying to find if it's me. Her voice is from the master, designed to be free. I like that. I understood it, sadly. But then he's like, same revolt can be found on TV or radiadio. It's living in me. Hey, lady, that smoke is bothering me. If I put it in your eye, or ashes, you would cry. It's like, okay. You got the obligatory rapper with the Kurt Cobain. I know pain, like Kurt Cobain. We know pain, Cobain, brain, insane. We know, okay?
And we don't fucking care.
We don't care, okay?
But it's Electric Circus, you know?
It's Electric
Circus. He's in his rocker bag right now. He's talking about Pink Floyd and whatnot.
Yeah, I used to write shit to please niggas. Now I write shit to freeze niggas. I've been there. And I'll tell you where else I've been. And
you said that Common or Mr. Freeze?
I mean, probably just Common, unless they recast Mr. We got a woke Mr. Freeze now. You know, that's what they're going to be saying.
Common would be an awesome Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, he's already bald, you know.
Great. Batman's gone woke.
When it's a goofy character, I mean, really, when it's fictional, just shut the fuck up. It's fake. You know, it's one thing if, like, I don't want to get into that, but, like, I partially understand if like, you know, it's adapted from a book and it's like, it's laid out in text what this person's supposed to look like.
Mel explicitly wants to keep Harry Potter as white as possible.
Brother. No, the fuck I don't. I don't care about what they do in that franchise. Okay. I think I understand.
Mel's about to sign another 10-year deal with that fucking franchise.
Oh, brother.
He didn't say no. He just said, "Oh, brother."
Folks, I'm not a part of that fandom. I'm not. I've read the majority of the books. I've seen all the movies. There's a well-documented infatuation with Emma Watson in my early years, but we don't care anymore, you know?
I could play dozens of records from you.
Yeah, I know. Listen, don't make me play what is it? Emma's Ass? That's what it was called.
I don't even know that exists.
Oh, it was like on one of these like goofy, how do I even describe this project? I don't know. Folks, here is a little bit of Emma's Ass. Wait, oh no, that was a beat. No, it's called Emma Birch. Right. I was being really parasocial. That was the beat, Emma's Ass. This is what I'm talking about.
Damn, Emma, where you get that ass, babe? I fit it real snug if you ask me. Cinnamon candles, check my handle, palming that button, trying to make it bounce in my hand, no. Double dribble band, foaming at the mouth, might not make it to the bed, let me stroke it on the couch, but nah, the bed's better. I'm patient, your man hating, cause he a pencil dick with the stroke, and I'm laying better.
3. You can't leave a kid in the dorm to his own devices. You just can't. You get stuff like that. You know, I could have been working at being a real respectable MC and musician, but no, I wanted to rap over the Proud Family about Emma Watson's non-existent ass.
Can you play my songs where I reference Harry Potter?
Okay, you don't have any. We know. Okay, you were able to avoid that. All right. But look, Mel lives his raps. You heard me talking about cinnamon candles. Okay, everything I say on this show, I don't be capping y'all. We know Emma Watson and cinnamon and chicken wings and all that, okay? Oh, God. I didn't get good until 2014, folks. Okay? That's just what it is. I don't want to talk about me right now, okay? I would talk about Common and
when
my
did you
final
put that
note.
Extra sauce?
It was 2015. Okay. But we know what happened. Okay. You know what? Extra sauce?
It never happened.
It never happened. Okay. I don't know what to talk about. Extra sauce. What, the new burgers? We're back on that? We're talking about McDonald's again? I don't know no extra sauce. Okay. I probably shouldn't say that about a song that's like still online. Anyway.
Have we killed Jesse?
Oh, no. He loves McDonald's. No? Okay. And he
does,
loves hating Common. He has to listen.
I thought he's trying to eat better these days.
Oh, no red meat and all that?
Yeah.
Well, you know, McDonald's ain't real meat. It'd be fine.
I like that McDonald's, they're just like, no, we're not going to do an Impossible Burger. Like, fuck off.
No, they don't do that. They're not there for that. They have other items. They got parfaits and salads and stuff if you want to.
We're not going to water down our offerings, you know, to try to appeal to that crowd. Fuck off, go to Burger King. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. Anyway. My final note on this song, and you know what I'm talking about. I sit in the room with the lights out, screaming. One, sounds like mental illness, frankly. But number
Sounds
two,
like Charles Hamilton.
yes, that's number two. Rappers in rooms with lights out yield questionable results. Okay.
I'm dealing with it all, screaming.
No.
Well, it makes sense why he's
when
screaming.
this life
He's
becomes
being
more than a light
electrocuted.
thought, just stand in the room with the lights off and whisper to yourself, I'm dealing with it all. Don't do anything in a room with the lights off. Turn the lights off.
Actually, don't listen to any rapper when they tell you what to do and how to live your life, especially the ones who on record seem very troubled.
That's great advice. It's pretty damn good advice. All right.
Hold on. Try something.
Oh, you're gonna turn? He's gonna turn the lights off, folks. I
it all.
Oh, how do you feel? Did that help?
I'm embarrassed and scared of myself.
Well, there you have it, folks. Okay. Apparently, at least on the Moulz Mel end of things, there's nothing to that. Yeah, you're welcome to try it yourself. But
is it I'm dealing with it all, like I have so much on my plate, it's so much to deal with? Or is it I'm dealing with it all?
as in,
like,
I'm managing. I'm
managing everything. Even though it might be stressful, I am managing it. What is
knowing Hamilton and how I've always interpreted it, the former, the first one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to help.
Yeah. Well.
Fire that therapist whoever told you to do that.
Yeah. Fire your babysitters. Didn't he say that? What song was that?
Sure you did.
Anyway, we have anything else for this?
Nope.
Okay, well,
Didn't have much to begin with.
hey, we turned it into a rap tangential classic. Okay, Electric Wire Hustle Flower. It was already about, disparate elements. Okay, let us cook. Anyway, here we go. Moving on.
Hey, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all of the other episodes, check the link in the description, stop by raprankings.com, or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help us grow the channel and continue our journey as hip-hop's first and premier extreme podcast.